I've done a book called Out of This World, Poems to Make You Laugh, Smile and Think, with pictures by Ed Vere. And here it is. Now, let's see what it says on the cover. It says, what would it be like to live in the future? Or to go back in time? Or to be a cat? Or a blood cell? What would happen if a monster ate every letter of the alphabet? So, what I thought I'd do is read you one of them. I'd read you the one about the red blood cell. Okay? So, here we go. I start to wonder what it would be like to be a red blood cell. Inside. Yeah, what's going on in there? A red blood cell starts to speak to me. Gloop. It's cold out here, right out on the end of a little finger. I wish he had put a glove on, or find somewhere warm. A radiator, maybe. Oh, now he's squeezing us. What's he doing? Writing. Squashing us up against the other fingers. Yes, a month ago I was in his thumb, and he was writing then. Writing. Is that all he does? Can you hear the red blood cell is talking about me, isn't it? I'll carry on as the red blood cell. Never mind, it's all in a day's work. My work is to offload some oxygen. Don't ask. It's just my job. Some people write, some people clean floors, some people offload oxygen. And I'll tell you something else, it's not the only thing I do. I also pick up carbon dioxide. Very adaptable me. 2 jobs in one. Gloop. Never mind, we'll be heading back soon. Just got to pick up that carbon dioxide. A red cell's got to do what a red cell's got to do, huh? So much pushing and shoving. Easy there, you other cells. No need to get so close. Gloop. There go some white cells. They don't like being called white cells. They like to call themselves leukocytes. Makes them feel grander. Think they're better than us. Think they do a more important job than us, always going on about how they're the ones that fight diseases, how they're on the front line. Who do they think they are? The SAS? You're only the boring ones, they say to us. We say we're not boring. We carry oxygen all day, every day. Without us, he wouldn't be alive. If you want some fancy names, how about this? We're jam-packed full of hemoglobin. How about that for a name? Eat that. Well, actually, don't eat that or we wouldn't be here. You have to watch those leukocytes. They gobble up all sorts. Anyway, you stick to your job, leukocytes, and we'll stick to ours. Gloop. Oh, we're on the move again. That pulse. Oh, it's so pushy. Not so much shove in the veins as the arteries. But pushy enough, I tell you. Gloop. There it is again. Finally getting away from that cold little finger, back up the arm. Easy, love, with all that waving about. Oh no, I know what he's doing now. Performing. He thinks he's some kind of showman or something. Stop waving your arm. No point in me saying. He never listens to me. It'll be much quieter in a minute. You see. Gloop. Ugh. Armpit. Ooh. What's the point of armpits? They don't do anything, do they? Oh no, why did I say that? There's a lymph node getting all irritated because I said something bad about armpits. Okay. Yeah, armpits are lovely. They're really brilliant and really, really useful. And great for lymph nodes. Shh. Don't say, but I don't know what the point of a lymph node is either. Now, never let that on. Never let on that I said that, okay? Gloop. There he is again. On we go. This is the exciting bit. Skidding towards the heart. Do you know about the heart? You wait and see. I tell you, it's like a wild ride in a theme park in there. Here we go. First we pile into the vena cava. Have you heard of that? The vena cava. Well, it's a big tube, really. Actually, come to think of it, that's all any of you humans are. A bag of tubes. Fine by me, but I didn't want to make you feel less important than you are, but that's the way it is. You are a bag of tubes. Woo! Hang on, skidding into the vena cava. Do you like those big chutes you get in swimming pools? That's what this is like. And here we go, into the heart. Well, into one of the rooms of the heart. We call this the right atrium. Does that sound posh? I hope so. I like to think of myself being whooshed through something called a right atrium. Now, easy does it through a valve. This makes sure that we don't head back the wrong way. I didn't want to go the wrong way anyway, but fair enough, and into the right ventricle. Gloop. Watch me now. We get one big push in a mo, not the biggest push of all. Just you wait for that one. Here we go, and boom, gloop, and rush. Heading down the pulmonary artery now, the only artery in the whole body that carries cells like me when we're not carrying oxygen. All right, no need to get all superior about that. Sometimes I carry oxygen, sometimes I don't. I'm adaptable. That's a good thing, okay? Gloop. Oh, there it is again. So now, it's just a quick ride to the lungs. You better keep an eye on me here. I'm like a conjurer. I swap the carbon dioxide for oxygen, just like that. Blink and you'll miss it. Here we go. He breathes in. In comes the oxygen. He breathes out. Out goes the carbon dioxide. Well, what you didn't see, though, was me doing the quick change through that membrane. Whoosh! Just like that. I told you, I'm a conjurer. Gloop. Where now? I sometimes forget. Sorry, I don't have a sat-nav. I just follow everyone else. Ah, yes. I remember we head back to the heart for the big one. Ah, yeah. What big one, you ask? Wait and see. This time down the pulmonary vein, back to the heart, from the lungs. Nice easy slide. Go with the flow. Follow the pulse. And a nice gloop into the left atrium. Same routine as I did before on the other side. Squeeze through the valve. I know. It's okay. I won't go back. There are so many rules around here. Got to go forwards, got to go back, got to get carbon dioxide, got to get oxygen. Rules. Right, I told you there's a big one coming. Remember? The big one. And here it is. The left ventricle. Yes, the boss. The big one. Gloop. And watch this. Here we go. Boom! One mighty squeeze. Wow, the speed of it. And I'm powering out of the aorta. Do you know that joke? Do you know my joke about the aorta? What did the aorta say when someone asked the aorta, what ought you to be doing? The aorta said, I don't know, what aorta? Get it? No? Oh well, never mind. Gloop. Now, the big thing to see next is which artery I'm going down. Am I going back to the little finger? I hope not. Not all the way out there again, please. So maybe down a leg? All right, so long as he isn't playing football again. I got a great big bang from someone's boot the other day. Maybe to the intestines. Aha! That's fun. All the food comes in when we go there. Not sandwiches. It's more like gravy. Yeah, very, very thin gravy. Great when he eats raisins. Yeah, he eats a lot of them. That's why they call him Michael Rosen. Gloop. Oh, wow. We're doing the carotid. The carotid artery. This is going to be interesting. The carotid artery does all the head and face stuff. I could be doing brain or mouth or tonsils or anything up there. Wow, what's it going to be today? Do you want another one of my jokes? Why is one of the blood vessels like a mouldy carrot? Because it's carotid. Yeah? No. Oh, well, never mind. Gloop. The first time I went to the brain, I thought I'd be doing some mind reading. But no, you can only do that if you've got the code. Pah! Lots of branches off the carotid. Oh, I get it. I'm going down the lingual. Any guesses where that's going? Lingual. Ever heard of someone being bilingual? Speak two languages. People talk of your first language being your mother tongue. Are you getting it? Yes! I'm off to the tongue. Now that's going to be very, very interesting. Gloop. I've got a load of oxygen on board, and the tongue needs plenty of that. What else do I need to be ready for? Ow! He's talking or shouting or singing or something. Waggle, waggle, waggle. This is seriously bumpy. Oh, I get it. He's performing. That thing he was writing. What was it? A song? Or a poem? What's he saying? Oh yeah, down behind the dustbin I met a dog called Jim. He didn't know me and I didn't know... Oh, and he stopped. Everyone's got to work out what comes next. I know. It's Dave. Down behind the dustbin I met a dog called Jim. He didn't know me and I didn't know Dave. Is that it? No, it isn't, is it? What's the right one? He says it's not Dave, it's him. Ah, yeah. Well, my job is carrying oxygen and carbon dioxide. I'm not very good with words. But we can't all be good at everything, can we? And if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't be alive. Did I say that before? Sorry, I repeat myself sometimes. Gloop. Oh, wow. Here comes the carbon dioxide. And I'm off down a vein again, back to the heart. Same old routine, all in a day's work, eh? Gloop.